Welcome again. We're here again. It never ends. Get that up a little bit. Welcome to Speed Duel Showdown number 45. We have the text lies. We have 8 people today. Blaze snuck in the last second. $40 base pot. Any new sub puts $3 in the pot. You can do it with Prime for free. And let's see our contestants today. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We have Ron Wiz at the top. He got second place. And actually, no Marshmallow today. No Marshmallow Ruffian today. So Ron Wiz sitting at the top here. Ursus. Lucas is here. Haven't seen Lucas play the Showdown in quite some time. Tetra, Silvercord. Blaze is here. I also haven't seen Blaze. I don't know if we've seen Blaze this year. Maybe in like January, February. Striker and Toxin are here. Somebody had to be bottom seed, Toxin, so it is what it is. But best of luck to everybody here. 8 people means we got a clean bracket. No buys right away. Let's go ahead and get started. We have Ron Wiz and Toxin. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. Tetra, Silvercord, Ursus, Striker, Lucas, and Blaze to start. I will go ahead and call these matches. And good luck, everybody. Let's watch the Speed Duel today. Okay, Ron Wiz and Toxin, Tetra and Sofa Cord, Ursus, Striker, Lucas, Toxin. Who are we going to watch? Oh, kick my ass, Tetra. Please. Let's see it. I think Softcore's memeing today. I'm not sure. Who do you want to watch first? Let's watch. Ooh. Want to start with Moth? Yeah, let's watch Toxin, Ron. All right. Speed Duel Showdown number 45. It is July 25th. And we are here rolling 8 people. Let's go ahead and go to main screen. And we're going to start with Ron Toxin. Ron Wiz placed second place last week with Moth. He's always played Moth. I think he played Guardians of the Tomb a couple times before Duel Academy. But he has been Moth all the way. Also, I am not in the loop with some of the extravaganza results. I'd be interested to see that. Maybe check that out later. Ursus, how'd you do? Was everyone playing here? Did you guys play over the weekend? I haven't seen anything about it yet, so that's exciting. I've been a little busy, but... All right, Ron was starting with the DD Warrior Lady, and that's the reason why we are pretty much staying on Moth, because DD Warrior Lady is just such a great addition. We're seeing him do pretty well here. So Toxin starting with a set monster, okay. Gilgarth, 1200. Ron does get the option to banish, which he could do that. Opticlops, what am I looking at? Into the Darkness Below. Oh, okay, I see. Lucas, your opponent is not Toxin. I called him out in contact opponent, but you gave me a little heart attack there. And we missed the Moth. Yeah, so we did opt to the banish. DD Warrior Lady banish, Gilgarth banish, Parasite goes to grave, we get Moth from hand. Ron Wiz really consistently finding ways to get Moth out of hand if we bricked it. We saw it pretty well last bracket also. Next to the follow, Animated Boar 4. This over here. Did I, I called, Lucas, I called Toxin twice. My bad. Lucas, you're playing Blaze. Called Toxic twice. There we go. Fixed it. You can exclamation bracket also. It'll show you the real bracket. I just called Toxin twice. So we're right. All right, Into the Darkness Below. That's 4 different Dark Fiends in the grave, but gotta deal with this Moth. We get the banish for the Dark Necrofear. Okay, we had it in hand. That's good. Man, we haven't seen Dark Necrofear since Cursive played this. Yeah, this was also, I think it was early this year. It might have been February when we were like running out of things to play that were fun before GX and Phasoma for Ron. So we can do double Zoma. Ooh, I don't know how you get out of this. Yeah, main phase 1. We so end phase, I mean, Dark Necrophere comes back and you equip, but Ron has lethal here right now. So Toxin just has to survive. Okay, and I think we still win. We plow through that, and then we have nothing. Toxin needs a sphere here. It's good to get Necrophere. Like, this is probably the best this deck can do. It's just that Ron had 2 Zomas. Like, he had a way to break through lethal. Even with the Zoma in the back row for Toxin. Because that would have been pretty sick Necrophere with Moth equip. But we couldn't stay alive. Good stuff to Ron game 1. Game 2, Toxin. That was a pretty good hand for Zeki's playing today. And it's still lost. Anything worse, it might be tough. But Ron could always not have the Moth play. I mean, we saw last game, he didn't even use the skill. Again, he figured out how to get it out from hand, which DD Warrior Lady helps you immensely, which is great. Advanced Ritual Art, coming from Toxin here. There goes Earthbound Spirit is Earth. It's a Fiend, though, right? It's all about Fiends. And we have a Izana. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember seeing this in the deck. We're getting we just have, like, raw Izana. Into the Darkness Below with Izana, just because Izana good. And that is, that's quite a field. We pop Zoma here. Really good stuff with Izana. And this is OTK? Is this what we're going for? Oh, my God. Ron plays Sphere. No, he doesn't. Ron actually has Sphere, Karibo. My world has been shattered. Ron never plays Sphere. That's huge. I mean, Ron gets Parasite here, and we turn this around. But that is insane. Really good stuff with the Izana, though. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it works here, because you got to send normal monsters. I know, we don't see Sphere from Ron. Making it interesting. I think Ron played in main event this weekend also. I wonder if he took this with Sphere. Yeah, so Izana, really it comes out as a 25, and you can send something to the graveyard. So we sent that Zoma to the graveyard. It can still make the second attack, but yeah, the other effect doesn't really matter here if Izana's just kind of like a tech into like just normal monster, like into the Darkness Below. But Ron is setting here. We clear with Opticlops, and then we swing for lethal. I don't know. He might be out of resources. What would he set? What would he set? Oh, my God. 2 Sphere Karibo. You're blowing my mind right now. That is insane. All right. Newdoria is clutch right here. Okay. Could be Maneater Bug also, which if that's the case, I mean, we're just going to flip that, potentially. But we really need the Parasite. Ron's staying alive with 2 Sphere Karibo. That's amazing. All right, it was DD Warrior Lady. So I think, what do we take 1,000 here to banish? It sucks because we're swinging into 2 back row cards. It's tough to deal with. There's the Parasite. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mind Crush. That is a solid side for Toxin. We know we're going to... Well, I'll wait for him to say it. Okay. Wasn't sure. He could have hit Moth. He could have Parasite. We're going to hit Parasite before it comes down from hand as a quick effect on a DD Warrior Lady. We are going to get the shuffle, though. But that's pretty big. That was what Ron needed. Ron can still take 1,000 here. And, well... he can still take 1,000 here and banish Izana, but it's not looking good. We need defense. Yeah, Nightmare Wheel on Warrior Lady. We're threatened by that. That is probably Ron's only big monster resource right now, so makes sense we want to kind of end that on our terms. Especially with the burn, that might be all we need. We could swing over that with the Opticlops and feel a little safer. Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's going to be a difference of 3, and Ron can opt to banish. Unless we have any more defense here. And we are going to banish, and that leaves Izana for a swing for game, potentially, to bring us to a game 3. Ron needs, there it is, Zoma. But Toxin, full life points. We can clear that with ease if we really want to. It's all about eliminating Ron's resources right now. We lost the Shuffle. We know he's got the Zoma. And, you know, that's par for the course. But now, really going to be a top deck for Ron to see if we can't get a Moth out. Yeah. What do you know? Yeah, that's pretty devastating. Toxin needs... I mean, if this is Zoma, we're good. But Toxin needs something here. Nightmare Wheel is also fine, you know, if you can, like, wait. Because I don't think Ron Wiz runs too much other back row removal. He might run Cosmic Cyclone, but he's getting really low. Okay, Zoma is the answer here. Nothing to do. But now, so Toxin can't swing Zoma into Moth, because that'll kill him also. So Toxin bought himself some time, but we need to see an option to deal with Moth. How many normals are in the grave? Just the 2, and we have an Opticlock Spanish. Yeah, we're kind of at a standstill here. No way, we got the back row removal. We got the breaker. I was ready to not see it. I thought we were going to see more Warrior Lady. Yeah, it's going to pop Zoma, and that's pretty good. We have 2 attempts at lethal here. Breaker at 16, Toxin at 15. Breaker still able to kind of scrape the life points together we needed, and that's going to be it. Ron wins with just that Parasite. We had 2 lucky Parasites there. We had Dark Necrophilia left in hand, but unfortunately nothing really we can do there. Not enough normal monsters we saw. We do see Advanced Ritual Art, but we already had the Izana. I'm assuming Toxin only runs 1 Izana. Because you... maybe you run 2. Man, that was close, though. Toxin, the game 1 curse. The match 1 curse. Ron was going to move on. See, thanks for the sub. You had 3 more bucks in the pot. Bring it up to... oh, we have 8 people, so it's actually 43 now. And all the other matches are still in full swing. We have Tetra and Sophoccord, Ursus and Striker. Lucas is playing Blaze. Let's go see if we can't catch Lucas and Blaze. We haven't seen them in a long time. We haven't seen them in a while on the... oh, my God. Is this... Servants. Okay, Skull Servants and Switcheroo. Oh, is this... I think we saw this in the winner box. Volcanic Switcheroo, because essentially if we, like... If we draw Blaze Accelerator, we can just Switcheroo that. I think that that's what I saw. I think that, yeah, Terramaster and I covered that in the Winnabox Finals and Deck Breakdown video. Joined today expecting the round 1 loss given all... Yeah, well, it's still fun to play. It was cool, though. You got Dark Necrofear out, like, really quickly, so that's cool. All right, we have 8 entrants today, and that is 43. Two set monsters. We got a Nightmare Wheel here on the King. And Blaze looking like in a good spot here to burn Lucas out. Oh, I clicked on the wrong match, didn't I? The stall tactic. Still game 1. Oh, it's a long game 1. 2 other matches going on also. Ron, you're just sitting. You're going to play the winner of Tetra and Sophoccord. Normal Zombina. What's in the grave? Skulls? Oh, this King's at 2,000. Oh, did we get banished by Warrior Lady? That's so good against Skull Servants. You got to just rip stuff out of the graveyard. Oh, it took a while to start? Oh, that's weird. There's always something like that. Creature Swap King, that's a 0/0 King on Blaze's side. And what are we grabbing? Mystery Morphing Jar card. Battle Phase Zombina into King. That's going to be pretty free, and that's going to put any other King into 3,000 base. But Lucas only has 1 King left. What's Nightmare Wheel? Oh, you know what? I bet it was King, right? I don't know who he activated that on. Zambina into King. Only response Blaze could have in the back row. So we must have floodgated this one here, closest to the grave. Oh. Okay, wall. Ooh, wall. Okay, that's going to put Zambina to 0 because there's 3 monsters here. So we just saw a wall. And, oh, normal summon Volcanic Rocket. Here comes Blaze Accelerator. Okay. We already used 2 switcheroos. Rocket at 19. That's going to be good over Zambina here. And, yeah, really not much to pull out of the grave here. Oh, the wheel's on. It's a difference of 5. Puts Lucas down. Okay. Nothing to pull out with Zambina. Yeah, it's a good first game for Blaze. Lucas playing Skull Servants. We haven't seen Skull Servants like this year, I swear to God. There was a time last year where we were so bored that we saw it like every week. 1 or 2 people were playing it. You know who doesn't play Showdowns anymore is Link. Link played Skull Servants and Burn, primarily. But we don't see him anymore. All right, game 2. Blaze up 1 with the Volcanic Switcheroo deck, which I believe was a top 8 in the Winnabox. Triple set, no Switcheroo skill here to start. So we like all these. Yeah, full set. Servants, 1 Skull. What else do Skull Servants use? Goblin Zombie, Zambina. And face Zoma on Blaze's side. Yeah, we're going to start swinging here, and we're probably going to see what traps we can pop with this swing. Just start picking apart Lucas's resources, but Lucas wants to do the same. We know that Blaze has wall disruption. It's a great trap. Yeah, Battleface, we're just going to test the waters here. Swing for 18. We have a Zoma to match it. Isn't worth clearing it, though. Attack replays. We are going to swing right into that. That Zoma's going to go away. We're going to take 18. Essentially paying 1800 life points to remove a card. And I can't take too many of those. In standby, Nightmare Wheel on the set card. Okay. So we start burning. Puts Blaze down to 17. Double Nightmare Wheel on standby. Oh my goodness. Puts Blaze down to 12. That's a nightmare. That's, what do you do? How do you get out of this? You need serious magic removal, only 1 spot for monsters right now. And you, like, die in a turn. Yeah, Blaze at 12 now. Man, so many burn options in Lucas's. We don't even need Skull Servants. We're about to see a win that's just Nightmare Wheel Zoma. Oh, of course, and Servants puts a Skull Servant in. So we can still summon a Skull Servant at 2,000. All right, now we switch a room. Probably do the Blaze Accelerator. We could see Rocket come down here, but man, that's a lot to slam through. DD Warrior Lady going into the back row here for Lucas as a DD Warrior Lady. Opt to banish. Blaze gets bonked for 100, and we do opt to banish. Blaze going to go all the way down to 100 here, and really looking like there's not too much to do here. Yeah, set monster, a little bit of defense, doesn't really need it. Full 4,000. And that's it. Yeah, we just saw no Skull Servants required. We just saw a Nightmare Wheel Zoma win. You love those. The only thing we were missing was Lava Golem at the end. And, yeah, Lucas is feeling comfortable after that one. Blaze hard-fought first game, only to get burned out like that in the second game, so... Still no other match results. So we had Ron over Toxin. Tetra and Sophoccord and Ursus and Striker are still playing. All right, game 3. Let's see if Lucas draws just an immaculate burn hand. And I'd love to see some Volcanic set up here from Blaze. I have a feeling that we saw it a little bit game 1, but we missed most of it. Servants of the Fallen King. 1 Skull Servant engraved. Just a T set from Lucas to start. Easy potential removal from Blaze. See if we start with a switcheroo. We don't. Nobleman across out, though. That'll do well. Gonna banish here. Ooh, hits the Zombina. That's good. There goes the Skull Servant. We are going to bring that out as defense. Let me double check Zombina here. Destroyed by an opponent's card. Yeah, it doesn't have to hit the graveyard. Forget about that sometimes. Banish does not stop the effect. All right, nothing to deal with the back row, but we are going to swing the DD Warrior Lady into Skull Servant. No life points here, but just trying to, yeah, the Nightmare Wheel gets started. Still, though, when Lucas is ready to actually attack, whatever swings over that, DD Warrior Lady can still opt to banish. So Lucas trying to set up potentially another burnout. We'll see. Servants, though, going to get us another Skull Servant. King's currently at 0, nothing in the grave. Still on Lucas's draw here. We got a match result. Ursus and Striker. Striker, 2-1 Ursus. Oh, no! Good stuff to Striker, but Ursus was playing that Cyberblader deck again. Ursus won with the Cyberblader deck, what was that, 2 weeks ago? And now he got knocked out in the first round. That's unfortunate. I'd love to see more of that deck, but good stuff to Striker. Striker, you're moving on. Striker, you're playing the winner of this, actually. And the next couple matches will be semifinals. Only 8 people today. No buys. So semifinals, the loser gets the bronze match. So Ron Wiz and the winner of Tetra and Sophoccord. And Striker and the winner of this get to play for progression in finals or bronze. All right, Lucas ended his turn. Blaze, Volcanic Rocket. Let's see, we get an accelerator here. Still no switcheroo, and we switcheroo. Okay, yeah, definitely start taking advantage of that skill. Trying to find what the cards are right for the situation. Switcheroo is a really good kind of like I don't know what to use skill. I mean, there's clear intention here in this deck with like Blaze Accelerator and a couple other things, but it's all around pretty good. So even if like you're not in the situation that you want to be with it, you can still use it and try and find something with an out. Like, oh, I really want magic removal right now. Here's another shot at it. Rocket. Yeah, that's no battle, huh? King's coming out at 2,000 now. King can beat over Rocket. Blaze with just one card in the back row. But, yeah, I see. Blaze doesn't want to beat over that Skull Servant because that'll put Kings at 3. That's a tough situation to be in. King can still just clear over Rocket with 100 as it stands. I mean, Lucas isn't feeling any pressure at all, though. Honestly, you could put out a King and then just leave him. We set up more burn options. Good night, Ursus. early sleeping for you. We have a tribute option? Yes, the side Jinzo. That is so rude. Just Jinzo because. Beat over Rocket for a difference of 500. Yeah, that's pretty sinister. No traps can be activated here. Blaze needs Sphere to save this. Unless we have Book of Moon. I guess Book of Moon works. It's not spellproof. Toxin, thanks for the gift sub. Gift sub to Heftef. Heftef, use the animated emotes. Congratulations. Toxin, thank you. You put 3 more bucks in the pot. That's a $46 pot and rising. I didn't hear the noise for it, so probably like a minute down the road we're going to hear it. I don't know why I've never gotten the notifications to work right. Clearly they'd work, but they don't. All right, main phase 1 for Blaze. That DD Warrior Lady is still Nightmare Wheel. DD Warrior Lady is the out to Jinzo here. We're taking 900 for it, but it gets it off the field. Although Kings come out at 3,000 now. Breaker, okay. That's what we need, a little magic removal. Oh, yep, there it was. We were moving. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Breaker removed Nightmare Wheel. DD Warrior Lady and a Jinzo difference at 9. We're going to do the Banish. And does it stay with the Banish? It's getting banished. I think it leaves the field. It's going in for 16 here. Or 19. How did Nightmare Wheel go away? All right. And waiting on one other match here. Yeah, Tetris Sofa Chord's still playing. All right, this is a 3,000 attack King. We can slam over this Breaker for a difference of 11. We are swinging into 2 back row, though, and Blaze no longer chained by Jinzo. There's a Nightmare Wheel coming on the King. And pay Zoma from Blaze. All right, we got burn options of our own. What's that difference? That's... Yeah. So Breaker pops this back row, and then Zoma slams into King? What's that difference? 12? Puts Blaze down to 400, and then Lucas burns out, unless we have Sphere. And we got Rocket. Okay. That's quite a field. We get Blaze Accelerator. Oh, we switching. Battle phase, swing, and burn. Drops Blaze to 400 and kills Lucas. Yeah. That's it. That's a game 3. Good stuff to Blaze. All right. Blaze moving on. Lucas, welcome back. Better luck next time. Skull Servants will like rogue top 3, though, for sure. All right, there's one more. No, I guess it's all over. All right. What is going on? We need the result of Tetra and Sofa Chord. I didn't see you guys post it, but you guys clearly aren't playing. Blaze 2-1 Lucas. Blaze and Striker, you guys are good to get started. Need the results of Tetra and Sofa Chord. You told me who won? I didn't see it in the match results. Put it in the match results. I'm looking at like 6 chats at once. Who won? Nah, see, I see you typing in contact opponent. I need to see it in match results. It's very important. Oh, shoot. Something came up in match results. Tetra. Okay. Thanks, Softcord. I'm sorry your deck didn't get to see the light of day. That's unfortunate. All right, Tetra over Sofa. Tetra, you're going to play Ron Wiz. So now we go into semifinals. We got Ron Wiz and Tetra, and then Striker and Blaze. Winner goes to finals, and loser gets a bronze match. Let's go ahead and call Tetra and Ron. That sounds like a fun one to watch. Oh, we already watched Ron. But we also already... Well, I want to see Striker, too. All right, Striker and Blaze. Blaze playing the cool volcanic switcheroo deck. Uh-oh. What is Striker playing today? I guess it was inevitable. No matter which match we clicked on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sofacord was playing It's No Monster, It's a God. Just couldn't happen. Couldn't quite get it. One day that will just all of a sudden blast through first place. Just like just all the stars align. Everyone will be left scratching. Like that week where Ojamas won. Actually, no, they got shut down by Smokeproof, but they got second. All right, we're starting with DD Warrior Lady 2 set from Striker. Striker, I believe, playing Moth. Obviously. Unless we are... Was this Hidden Parasite? Nah, probably not. Switcheroo. Oh, did you top deck the Blaze Accelerator in your opening hand? That's okay. We have Switcheroo, and that's why this works. I don't even think we use Blaze Accelerator. Do we even use Blaze Accelerator in this deck? We just use it as Switcheroo bait. And then Rocket's just, like, good attack. It's just a beater. Right with the counter. We have a Floodgate. We have a Book of Moon. We do have a Book of Moon. Easy cleanup for Warrior Lady next turn. That's only 1,000 defense. Striker inflays Cosmic Cyclone. Wow, we were prepared for everything. Hitting the Zoma, that's a good hit. Striker, nothing standing in his way to clear over this breaker now. And that's going to be a pretty good advantage state. Get to keep that banished. Keep that banish option. Although Blaze does have another switcheroo attempt. Now, normal summon Rocket. And that's going to be a difference of 400 with a potential banish, unless we have back row for Striker. Okay. we get Blaze Accelerator, and then we go ahead and switcheroo. Yeah, I like how that works. It essentially just lets you draw a card. It's not about getting Blaze Accelerator anymore with switcheroo. That's pretty cool. It's like good staples and then Rocket because it's 19, and then Blaze Accelerator makes switcheroo good. I like that. Difference of 4, and we banish. Blaze left with a pretty good card advantage, though. Blaze Accelerator switcheroo will do that for you. Striker had the answers to the beginning, but now running out of cards. Oh, hard pass. We have nothing here. We brickin'. We might have Parasite, but there's nothing on the field. Oh, another normal summon Rocket. This is where we really start slapping Striker. These 1900 attacks are brutal. Get Blaze Accelerator, and we got to hold that this time. No more switcheroo. Full set and swing with 1900 into one back row for Striker. Wow. Yeah, we got to take that, and then I think that this is the turn where we got to, like, put down Parasite. Do we see it on the end phase? We do see it on the end phase. Let's see if we got a response from Blaze. Blaze just set the card closest to the extra deck. Standby main. Yeah, we're going to go for it. That is out there. Potential using the skill here. Can't get the shuffle same turn anymore. But still pretty good. That's going to remove Blaze's one monster. I wouldn't be surprised if we have Zoma lurking in the back row, which is going to... That is going to be the answer that Blaze needs against Moth. Striker at 700 here. Battle phase. Going to try and swing him for 35. Oh, start a battle phase. We have something. Start a battle phase. Nightmare Wheel on Moth. Ooh, 2 turns of that and you're dead. Nothing you can do there. Blaze. Draw. If Striker's running Cosmic Cyclone, we certainly can't do that anymore. Striker goes down to 200, and I think Blaze just has to wait this out. Any other good state? Striker could summon like Breaker. Oh, Breaker for the Nightmare Wheel, sure. But if we have another one, it's over. That was like the monster we had to summon because like DD Warrior Lady wasn't going to do anything. All right, battle phase. We can clear this set monster, but we still don't have lethal here. We're going to swing at it with Moth. Wall Disrupt, double wall? Is that a thing? I haven't seen 2 like that. That is huge. Ouch. That defense has never been scarier. Wow. All right, Striker. Blaze, game 1. Wall Disruption, great trap. Double wall, I haven't seen before. I'm still surprised I don't see wall disruption like mained in a lot of decks. I guess I get that some decks don't have room for it. If you're going to put in a trap, you're going to put in like Floodgate or Zoma. But man, wall disruption's cool. I see 2 like that's cool. Amazing side card if you're not maining it. It's just like people don't play around stuff like that anymore. Ever since people stopped using Windstorm Vitakwa, which was really when like Match Millennium and Twisted Nightmares came out in the beginning of 2020 because everyone was using Windstorm. Windstorm and Kunai were like the go-to traps when the format came out. And people had to like play around Windstorm Vitakwa, which is the thing that switches battle positions of everything. So they had to like, they left like one good monster in defense, just like play around it. People need to play around Wall because Wall has similar effects. The number of monsters is the number of monsters, but who loses attack is pretty substantial. All right, Floodgate onto that Breaker there. L set for Blaze to start. And second game in a row where Striker starts the Breaker and we have an answer for it. Oh, actually, no. I think last game Blaze started with Breaker and Striker had the Book of Moon Cosmic Cyclone. Yeah, so Breaker down. L set for Striker also. Blaze most likely going to find a monster clear through that 1,000 defense, but you got to watch out here. We got 2 set. Yeah, the mighty new Doria, 1,200. And that was DD Warrior Lady, sure. Yeah, Battle Phase and the Doria comes over this. Is it worth defending? Do we burn a back row? All depends on what Striker's cooking for a Moth perspective. Striker taking 15 from DD Warrior Lady. This is where we see Parasite on Midoriya. We didn't see it in the end phase. There's Parasite on Midoriya. It sucks because Midoriya and DD Warrior Lady are annoying for Moth because both can kind of remove them in non-conventional means. Cocoon. Moth out against Warrior Lady. We could swing into Warrior Lady here for a difference of 2,000, but it gets banished. That kind of leaves both players monsterless, and Striker has the card advantage, and we can still get the shuffle from Cocoon. So, like, that feels like the right call, but Blaze also has Switcheroo, so we could also see Switcheroo from Blaze. We are going to swing into DD Warrior Lady for a difference of 2. And Blaze with any defense in the back row here. Wall Disruption would put Moth down 800, which puts it 27, 28, 27. Yeah, we got to take that. We can get the banish. Leaving Striker in a pretty good position. Full back row, a card in hand, and a shuffle option next turn. Oh, end phase Zoma. Yeah, unfortunately, not something that can help you with the battle like that. But definitely good to kind of cause some mayhem here in your own battle phase. So we got the switcheroo here, and I think we're going to see Zoma just kind of swing into this full back row potentially and see what we hit. Book a Moon to reset Zoma. All right, yeah, not the best. You can reactivate Zoma. That always hurts. But does stop the attack. Oh, straight flush. Never mind. That's great. That's so good. What a side from Striker. I was just going on about how Book of Moon's not great because you can reactivate Zoma, but wow, we needed that third spot filled for the straight flush. That's huge. Amazing card advantage for Striker right now. That was the Zoma, Nightmare Wheel, and what was the other one? A Wall of Disruption. And then we end phase Zoma. That is insane momentum for Striker. That was really well done. Very well done. Tribute for Jinzo, and we have it. Wow. That was really well played, Striker. That was awesome. And what's going on in the other game? We got Ronwiz and Tetra in the other game. Looks like they're still going at it. Really good back and forth so far. Going to game 3. I'll say for Striker at this point, you know, we're seeing a lot of good sides. We're seeing Jinzo, straight flush, Cosmic Cyclone. It'll be interesting. You know, anything could happen here in this last one. Not a whole lot happening so far, though. Striker full set and a set monster, and Blaze with an L set. Nobody ready to make a move. Switcheroo, Blaze accelerated, get a card. Where are the rockets? You're getting the Blaze Accelerator, but not the rockets. That's tough. Yeah, any sort of just DD Warrior Lady, rocket, anything to just start swinging and see what's in the back row here is pretty good. But also, you got to be, well, Striker, I don't know. Even if Striker had Parasite, we got a full back row. There's no place for it. Okay, set and a pass. Normal DD Warrior Lady from Striker. Looking for a response. Potential floodgate here. Swinging into the set monster on Blaze's side. And Midoriya. Ooh. Going for the banish. A sacrifice what we must make. Yeah, Midoriya's tough. Luckily, we get the banish from DD Warrior Lady, so no Midoriya effect. But, I mean, you naturally beat over that defense. So it's a tough call to make. Keep DD Warrior Lady on the field and lose whatever the set card is, or get the banish. Obviously, the set card's pretty important to strikers, so we kept it. End phase Zoma for Blaze. There are the Rockets. 2 swings at this set card that Striker valued so much. And we get another switcheroo with Blaze Accelerator. That's super good. Keeping that full set and going to battle. Start with the Rocket into the set monster. Full back row for Striker. Wall Disruption puts Rocket at 300 and Zoma at 0. DD Warrior Lady number 2. No banish. Just going to naturally fall off. Okay. Trying to potentially capitalize on a full wall disruption. Now Book of Moon. Oh, Book of Moon on Zoma. No place to go. Good stuff to Striker right there. Like that Book of Moon on Zoma. And potentially end phase Parasite. Did we leave the door open for Parasite? Is that why there was no banish? No. Trying to top deck the Parasite potentially. We do have the spot free for it now. There it is. Oh, we had it. Just not an end phase. Main phase Parasite on Rocket. No answer from Blaze. We're going to go ahead and get the Moth, and we're going to see if we get it floodgated. Yeah, we get floodgated. Blaze, difficult to deal with this. That's still 3,000 defense. It's not going anywhere. We need something like DD Warrior Lady, which we haven't seen any of this game, so we do have an out to this. Blaze Accelerator. Did we switch route twice? Oh, yeah, we can't switch route anymore. Top deck the Blaze Accelerator, but you can't switch it out. Only twice per duel. Keep the back row fill and end. Striker ability to do a little more damage here. We got a breaker out on the field and a full back row to choose from. But Blaze not being able to break through that Moth right away. Striker pretty comfortable with the life points. No pressure right now. We do get the shuffle from Parasite also. Super good. Hit a Zoma. It's a good hit. That would be that'd be annoying to play right here. Try and swing it for 16. See if we see a second Zoma. Although, no, not too much pressure to put anything out just yet. Both are at 4,000. Full back row from Striker again. Nightmare Wheel coming on Breaker. And the burn begins. Cosmic Cyclone and Nightmare Wheel. All right. Striker paying 1,000 there. And that's going to be 16. Puts Blaze down to 24. That was a good Cosmic Cyclone sitting there for Striker. Very good patience. End phase Zoma. Ooh, 3 spots full of monsters right now. Zoma and Breaker are lethal here. Blaze looking for answers in the back row. Or Sphere Grebo. But that Moth Wall, although it got floodgated, still, really, I think the only out here is DD Warrior Lady, or you just slowly burn your opponent to death. There's no way we can break through that. So, okay, playing around potentially wall disruption here. Like to see it. Battle phase going for 18. Good patience from Striker again, not needing to get too greedy here. There is the wall disruption. Excellent judgment from Striker. All attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack for each monster. So Zoma's down to 0, which is not a bad monster to put to 0, because if you still want to try and clear it, there's still the burn effect from Zoma. Meanwhile, Breaker maintains 1,600. So that's super good for Striker. Standby phase, Nightmare Wheel on Breaker. Okay, so all the cards are on the table now. And that was in Blaze's standby phase, so we lose 500. No Cosmic Cyclone this time. Set and end, yeah. So that Zoma is worthless. And Breaker can't move. So we actually are now in a standstill where if Striker doesn't have any magic removal, we will die. We will burn. We also deck out first. So it's Blaze. Blaze is getting slapped around a little bit. And Striker had an excellent play around the wall disruption, but still. These burn options are just, what are you going to do? That's all 3 monster slots filled. Blaze has no pressure, no need to attack at all. Man, we really need to see, yeah, we really need to see Cosmic. Yeah, that was an accidental to hand. Yeah, that Moth is still floodgated. Can't even put out another Breaker. All monster slots filled. We need the Jinzo. Anything we contribute for. That's why like Spellproof works here. Because even if you're in a situation like this, every monster you have can still technically be tributed for. So you can get out of the situation. But we need like Jinzo or like something we can just raw tribute for. Or Cosmic Cyclone. We are still at 1,000, although we're about to be... Yeah, that's going to be lethal. So now we can't even use a Cosmic Cyclone. And Blaze, once again, feeling no pressure here. Probably just keeps passing along. The only thing that Striker needs, besides, yeah, no. Dust Tornado or Jinzo. Or any tribute. And I don't think we're going to have it. And this is going to be game 3. So I think that's going to put Blaze in the finals. Oh, double Nightmare Wheel in the standby phase. Puts Striker down to 0. That is ruthless. Did we even have an out? Was there an out? Oh, straight flush. That's right. Striker looking for straight flush. That's right. That's the other option. We saw that pretty successful in that second game. All right, Blaze, going on the finals. Blaze finals. I don't think we've seen you in the finals ever in the Showdown. Tetra got it also. So that's going to be Tetra and Ron. Tetra got it, and Blaze got it. We're going to see a Blaze Tetra finals. Okay. All right. All right, that does it. Bracket, bracket, bracket. Tetra got it over Ron, and Blaze got it over Striker. Very close. That was a fun one to watch.